Welcome, all you misfits and metalheads, to the cutting room floor. We are from the band Cut Like This. I am Thorn Black.
I'm Rose Blood.
And we have music right here on YouTube and Spotify. Please go check us out and support us. So today we have a Netflix original called Betaal.
Betaal is the first Indian zombie show. And it is a show, but we hesitate to call it that.
It's like a
more
mini
like
series.
a mini series.
Yeah,
it's
like
only
a
got
mini
four
series.
episodes.
It's 4 episodes.
We'll see if they get a second season. I would like that, actually.
I think I heard that they might next year.
Gotcha, because of COVID, of course.
Everything.
You know. Everything is affected by
So this
COVID
is
thing.
crazy because we get to see like a different place's take on like a zombie curse. It's not just a straight up zombie infection. It's a little bit different than that.
It's actually more of well, as you guys probably know, if you're big horror heads like we are, there's different types of zombies. There's zombies that are caused by something environmental, like some toxic waste kind of stuff, or experimentation or whatever. Then there's zombies that are caused by supernatural means. And these are supernatural zombies. Not only that, but they actually are capable of speaking, and they're connected kind of like in a hive mind.
Yeah, that's the worst
major
type of enemy you can never fight.
Like it's like a demonic entity, and its name is Betaal, as per the name of the show.
So the premise is, here we go. Oh boy. These people want to pave a road through these mountains for the highway for the sake of progress, right?
There you go. Yes.
Don't want to listen to the natives that are like, you cannot go through this mountain. It's cursed. Everybody will die. Of course, nobody wants to listen, right? They never want to listen.
Of course not. Yeah,
so here
it's
they
a
come with
combination of like corporations, but they have military backup.
Yeah.
The military are the ones that are going through there.
Here they come with their guns, like
considering these villagers who are trying to stop the progress of this excavation. They're calling them terrorists, basically. They're saying that they're allied with these rebels, when they're actually not. They actually really are trying to defend the area.
Their business.
Because they know for a fact that, of course, the military believes that's just a bunch of hokey nonsense, and that they're doing the right thing for the people, And so they just go right on with their plan. And, of course, innocent villagers that are trying their best to pretty much save not just their region but the world,
pretty much
treated very poorly, and of course end up in a military kerfuffle against these militants and stuff.
So when this thing gets released, it's horrible for everything and everyone. There's this soldier, he was a commander of this like old legion back in the day, because they were buried in the mountain, right? And he did some kind of ritual to Betaal, so he has his powers and he's the one that's in charge. And all of his soldiers are there, and here's where the hive mind comes in. So it's really unique design for all of these zombies in here. It's not the normal thing.
Some people kind of criticized it as like hokey, but I just thought it was really interesting. This is their own interpretation of what a zombie looks like, and it's kind of like this crazy bug-eyed glowing eyes.
It's like zombie undead
and
kind of.
They did put a lot of effort into putting a lot of practical effects into this, which, as you all know, I'm a sucker for some practical effects.
I love some practical effects.
I thought it was really good. There's some really cool characters. Some of the acting is just a little bit hammy and over the top.
Everybody gets it. Like, little kids get it. Like, old women get it. People just get it. It's bad. It's just bad. I don't know where the comedy came in. I'm not sure if she's confusing this with something. Once these things came out, it was like, oh man, just like say a prayer or something, because it's hive mind Hindi zombies. Well, not quite zombies. They're like undead, but I enjoyed it very much.
I really liked when the commander of the military squad, she slowly gets more and more possessed, and you actually see like the spirit like whispering into her ear.
That was really cool. I like how they did that a lot.
You see her hair slowly starts to turn gray, and
anytime
there's a lot of emotional conflict too. There's between like the main characters, because the main character Vikram, he is, he has a lot of conflict in his heart, because he's basically like the golden boy of his squad, and they're like, you got potential, we're gonna you take care of us, we'll take care of you, just keep following orders, this and that and the other. But he has a lot of conflict in his heart because of things that have happened throughout this war against these rebels and things like that. He's seen some things and he's done some things that he's not super proud of, and he's kind of questioning like how he wants to move forward and what kind of person that he wants to be. And that conflict that's in his heart is definitely something that evil spirit is preying on and is trying to like widen inside of him. And you hear it and you see it, like that little creeping influence. And I really
like
that.
how they show the general's influence in here. So when somebody is not quite the general, but he can kind of talk through everybody and see what's going on. There was somebody in the spot, it's not a big spoiler, and he was like, I want to talk to the general. That person that's like possessed kind of takes a step back into the shadow, and when she does that, the general kind of just steps behind her, even though he's not really there. But I love how they just show the influence of it. He's just always like right over your shoulder or right over your hand, doing something that you don't really want to do, or it was just really interesting. It just worked to me very well. I love the
Absolutely.
intelligence also in some of the attacks so it wasn't just like mindless zombies just coming after you, like it's not quite the same with this, like I was saying. And there was the one on a drum just like outside playing the drum with red eyes in the rain. It's like dum dum dum. I'm like, that's not ominous at all. And then you just start seeing more red eyes slowly, and they're just waiting, and I'm like, oh no, do these zombies have a game plan? I'm like, this is not good. This is not good.
So we don't really want to get into any more detail than that. This is your call to make. Check out the trailer on Netflix. I think it's really cool to see a different take on zombies. Mm-hmm. These are very unique.
I love seeing different cultures take on classic things. The special effects
is solid. The acting is sometimes over the top, but whatever, who cares?
I don't know if you're going to be able to tell because it's not in English most of the time.
Yeah.
Right? Like most of it is subtitled. I think they flash to English here and there. Mm-hmm. It's not like solid through, but either way, because I enjoyed it so much, I enjoyed the design of the intelligence of how the zombies would swarm. It wasn't just like a mindless attack. I just really enjoyed the different take on it. I'm going to give this one a 4. It's only 4 episodes. It's a cool little miniseries.
It's
the episodes are like
binge.
45 minutes to an hour-ish, give or take. If you need something that's different, but like undead and spooky and just something that we don't see necessarily from American zombie stuff, this is why I'm giving it a 4. Just because it's different and it's very well done. And it's an easy to binge in a weekend. You have a long weekend, you have a little bit of time. Check it out. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it as well.
What do you think about it, Rose?
I think I'll give it a 4 also. Again, I'm super into foreign films. Mm-hmm. I'm super into foreign horror because it's a chance to see, something from a different culture and the way that they would approach it. And basically, once you are finished fighting it, you have to finish it off by totally burning the bodies of anybody that got killed by these things. If somebody got killed, you need to just they got to get burnt up.
Don't think about it.
And the problem is that in their religion, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to give people a proper burial, otherwise they're not going to be able to cross over properly, according to their belief. So there's a lot of conflict there because the people that are in the know are like, oh, this person got messed up, well we're gonna have to burn him, and they're like, what are you talking about? We can't do that. You know what I mean? So that's another really cool layer to it.
We're not going to give too much more away. Just do yourself a favor and check it out if you're looking for a good little horror miniseries. That's all.
Absolutely.
We are from the band Cut Like This. Once again, please go check out our music here on YouTube and Spotify. Subscribe. We are here twice a week, every Wednesday and Sunday with a brand new episode for you. Until next time, on the cutting room floor, we're out.